Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday evening or whenever you're watching this. I like this filter. It's sort of retro. It's cool. It hides all my imperfections, my post-gym face, pimple face today. How are you feeling? How are you doing after this awesome weekend? We're heading into this energetic vortex of this new moon, which is all about taking that logical mind, and when you feel that logical mind losing control and taking over, pull into your heart. Pulling into your heart for more compassion for self and for others, pulling into your heart just for lack of judgment. Like we need to pull out of judging others. We need to pull out of judging ourselves and just understand that when we have those triggers that trigger our logical mind to overthink and overreact and go on that negative thinking cycle, I call it the hamster wheel effect. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's like goes a little crazy. We need to pull into our heart and just hold ourselves and ask for those energies to release, ask for those energies to guide us to where we need healing. Because every trigger, every time we get in that thinking cycle, it's a gift. It's a finger pointing to where we need to release, not to stuff it down, but to release things from our system. And we have to open to release. This is the key. So many of us, it seems very counterintuitive to release things from our system. We're taught in this society to push things down, to ignore them. Everything's good. We don't need to worry about things. Brush it under the table. Just keep walking forward. But really, we need to feel through these emotions and untie those emotional knots that get knotted in our nervous system and in our physicality, so we can raise our vibration. Because when people say raise your vibration, honestly, we are vibratory beings. Our soul vibrates at such a high essence when we're carrying all these negative emotions within us that we may not even realize are there until we're triggered. Unless we release them, we're still holding, it's like bogging our vibrational frequency down. So that's what raising your vibration is all about. It's about centering into these feelings, crying if you need to cry, releasing them, asking spirit, asking your guides, whatever you believe, asking God, whatever your religious background is, to help you release them, because it's all energy. And if we untie them, we make room for more light and higher frequencies, hence raising our vibration, raising our consciousness. That being said, the 555 portal, Shifting Consciousness, Owning an Empowered Life, is my course, and it's starting on the 17th of October. There's a couple more days where there is 11% off the fee to enter. I call it the energy exchange, because it is all energy. So if you're interested in signing up for this course, it's going to be all about this. I walk you through the modalities that I've learned and I teach my clients to release. And in releasing and trauma healing and shadow work, we continue to raise our vibration. And I'm going to go through, it's 8 weeks, every Sunday. It's almost like a Sunday sermon. We're going to go through an hour over Zoom, and we're going to learn different ways to heal ourselves. Because we are the only ones that can heal ourselves. We are the only ones that can shift our consciousness. Sometimes we need a little assistance from others. Trust me, I've needed assistance through my journey as well. And I still go to healers, a couple times a year. At the beginning, I had to go quite often because you're shifting so quickly. You require that energetic attunement from somebody else or from spirit. Because when I channel, I'm channeling light through to offer to you, to attune you to the frequency that you're meant to be at. That's what it is. You don't want to tune yourself too high to a really high frequency if you're bogged down with lower vibrational energy, because you think of it's like plugging a 110 into a 220 outlet. If you're in Canada, if you're somewhere else in the world, it's like putting something that's too strong of a current into something that can't take it. You're going to blow yourself up. You're going to feel very ungrounded. You're going to feel very uncomfortable in your being. It's a slow process. It's a slow process doing it, but it's going to be beautiful. And at the end, we really touch base with our own divinity. We touch base with who we are in a spiritual essence, and we open up to our own intuitive gifts. That's the beauty about cleaning our system out and learning to process our emotions, because it is an ongoing journey. Like, trust me, I still have days where I'm processing emotions. I'm processing triggers. It's never going to go away. And anybody who tells you they are enlightened, they are full of shit. We get to a higher vibrational frequency, but there's always going to be challenges in life. It's never just going to be like one day like, oh, I'm cured. You know, there's always going to be those little bumps, and the brighter we shine, the darker the shadows are that, you know, balance that shining out. So they are bigger, but they become easier to navigate and manage, and they don't take you down into a hole for months on end like they used to. You might have a day that's down, or even an hour, or even 10 minutes. Like, I find when I'm processing emotions now, I can usually process them in a very quick time frame because I'm very aware of what's going on in my being. And that's what I'm going to teach you. That's what I'm going to teach you to teach other people. And this is what is so important, because I can share this light with you, this love, and you can share it with others. Hello to you too. So if you're interested in joining the 555 portal, the reason I called it the 555 is because the number 5 tripled is amplified, and it's all about massive change and shifting. And I love 555. I've always seen it a lot. It's going to be amazing. Like I said, it's 8 weeks, an hour a week, deep dive. I am an energy healer. I work in many different modalities. Anybody who's been to any of my healing sessions, whether group or one-on-one, knows that it's super powerful what I bring through, and it's amazing. So this course is going to shift. You know, I'm not one to toot my own horn, but this is going to change lives. And I'm just so excited to bring it, because my life, if you saw me 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you wouldn't think I'd still be here standing, because I should be dead 10 times over for the stuff I've been through. And, you know, we welcome that into our lives. And I was a unconscious creator of all the garbage in my life. And I realized that one day that I was creating it. And I made the choice to empower myself, take myself out of victimhood, and empower myself with my own energy. And by grounding into the earth, grinding hard, learning, I learned so much so fast, and I attuned myself to these frequencies. And now I'm so lucky I get to share it with everybody. So if you want to be a part of it, comment below. I'll send you the link for the sign up. It's 11% off until I put the 5th, but I may push it a day or two longer just to see. You know, I always change things up. So if you're interested in joining, it's an extra special rate for the next few days. I have payment plans as well if anybody's, you know, a little concerned. I look at it in a way that it's going to be 8 hours of deep work. Are you worth it? I'd say I am worth it, and I can't wait to bring this to you and to the table and share it with so many people. So that being said, comment below if you're interested, and I will send you the link, or send me a DM if you have any questions, and I'll send you more information. I'm going to pull a card. I love you all so much, and happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy whatever day when you're watching this. And we're going to ask Spirit what's in our highest, best guidance for today. And it's finding my true identity. And through deep healing, you really, truly can attune to your soul song, your soul frequency, hence your true identity. And it's beautiful when you can really, you just know, you're able to just understand where you're going and not be fearful of it, and just understand that the how is not up to you. We all have these fated paths. You know, there's the fate and destiny. We make these choices that may not take us down the road of least resistance, but we all have a place that we're going. And do you choose to take the highest path there, or do you choose to continue to struggle out of your own strife and your own desires? Because that's really what happens. We struggle based on our, you know, what we've learned in life, our belief systems, the choices we make on a daily basis, how we react to other people. We're sending energetic frequencies out every moment, every thought form, conscious or unconscious, every time we speak to somebody, every time we think about somebody. Are you thinking with love and compassion, or are you thinking out of malice and hatred? You know, question yourself. Are you judging, or are you loving? And that's really what I teach. Love is the most pure form of healing. And I'm going to bring that to you. And that's what I try to do every day. So thank you for being a part of this community, by the way, too, because the more I level up, the more you level up. So finding my true identity. Life has a perfect way to bring about events. Everything is put in place harmoniously. Every stage of my life, be it easy or difficult, is necessary to the revelation of my true identity, and encourages me to find this wonderful being that I am. And it's true. You know, if you're in a really dark place right now, know that this is meant to be, and you need to go through this because you need to learn something. And it sucks sometimes, but you can do this, and you're on your way. Hi, Teresa. So yeah, if you're ready to make a huge change in your life and take ownership for your energy and your life and shift your consciousness, join the 555 portal. We start on October 17th. It's Sunday. Every Sunday, I'm going to run an hour Zoom, and we're going to learn, and we're going to dig deep and heal, and we're going to really step into our power, and it's going to be freaking amazing. And yeah, also be careful of the thoughts of people around you. I try to avoid the super negative people around me. That is so true, because what happens is if we're around a lot of negativity, we attune to that. This is attunement. We become who we're around and who we interact with. So if you're around a lot of negativity, sometimes we can't make the choice to leave it, but we can really feel our own energy in it. This is where energetic sovereignty is so important. And when you really understand your energy, you can feel it, because sometimes it's easy to remove yourself from a situation and sometimes it's not. So that is a great point. Shielding. I always say there's nothing to protect ourselves from, because when you need protection, you're fearing and you're going to actually call more of that in. But sometimes we need to remove ourselves from situations because we're not in the right space and it's not good for us. So be aware of the things going on around you. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of your mind. And if you want to join the 555 portal, send me a message or comment below and I'd love to see you there. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is. And yeah, I love you.